Hello, everyone, and welcome to Future Friday. This is August 2021, and we are so excited to get this morning for you because we have so much on the table in your future. So we are going to get us right into our opportunity for today. Thank you for those of us live. We hope if you watch this recording, please know if you have questions because we have a lot of information for you today. Please work with your manager in the next few days. I'm going to say in the next 2 to 3 days after this, you want to make sure you have a goal date with your leader to review details that you may not understand, to make sure you have a plan for yourself if you see something today that looks like something you want in your future. So let me take you to JAFRA's future. Your future is JAFRA. So today, we want to take you to what JAFRA is all about. We are so excited about hitting 65 years together. This celebration is not about the product. The best product we have is your opportunity. And today, we're going to show you that. You know, we have a mission and a purpose as Team USA. Every consultant, every leader, one heart, one JAFRA. But we also have a really big purpose. Hashtag each one reach one. We're asking every consultant and every leader to reach one consultant a month now to the end of this year. This season is the reason people will join JAFRA Cosmetics. We're not going to go into that. We're going to let our speakers tell you about that. But it is a time where people will be looking for every benefit we have as a JAFRA consultant. Our peak season is here. Peak party season. Peak shopping season, back to school, back to college, back to fall and regimens, and most importantly, what's ahead versus going backwards, the holiday season. So many reasons for you to say, why not me? Why not now? And why not invite a person a day, not just one a month? So we challenge you to get that red bag this month because that's a symbol that together we're going to get to 65,000 JAFRA consultants lighten up this holiday season sharing JAFRA. I want JAFRA under every tree. If you celebrate Christmas, any giftable, I hope everything with a bow has JAFRA inside. So welcome today. For those who don't know me, by the way, sorry, I'm Jackie Geisinger, Regional Director for the Amber region. I have Luce Mercedes Miller. She's working in the chat over there, working from the airport. And she is the regional director of the Onyx region. So today, everyone that's here, there are 2 tools that we have that show you about your future. You may not know where they are or what they are, but there's 2 and they matter. In the JAFRA Biz site, go to your business hub and we have in blue, the compensation plan guide. If you look at that arrow, when you go into the business hub, click on programs, the orange box with a bow, go there and make sure you print a master copy of the compensation plan. It's very detailed. It's everything we have in this modern world today. People know direct selling plans. They know compensation plans. You want to know what you got because if you don't know it, you'll never show it. That's our mission today, to make sure you do know it. Next, the one in yellow. Hello, yellow. That's the one we're working from today. We've broken it down, simplified it for you, and we're going to review it in a very fast way. That is called our leadership guide. The front cover is like this. It was just updated as of August 1st because we have a change to the manager and promoting manager bonus, the new manager bonus. We're going to talk about that a little bit today. The one we're going to work from is the leadership guide. I will be loading that shortly for you in the chat. Okay, so that's what we're referencing. If you have it on your desktop, you want to go find it and look through it while we're here, please do. You want to print it while we're here and follow along, please do. All right. So today, what is today about? It's about discovering the why, the how, the what, the where, with whom, and when. How do I grow a team? I know I build clients, but how do I build a team and keep building a team? You never arrive at a title. Growing consultants is a forever, every month. It's a weekly activity. It's a monthly activity. That's what leaders do. They lead others to the business. JAFRA Cosmetics will never grow by sales. Companies in direct sales only grow by new consultants, always having more people telling the story. We don't advertise because we pay you 50% and 11%, 18%. to advertise for us and bring more people to our company. So let's discover today how to do that. Again, if you don't know who we are, we put our pictures here. This is Jackie and Luz, and we have 2 different markets in the English market because each of us work together with our leaders to coach and mentor them to their goals and dreams. So I'm going to start with you. So all of you sitting here live, or if you're at home watching the recording, get out a sheet of paper and a pen. And I want you to just answer these questions with a yes or a no very quickly for yourself, okay? Are you personally, and even if you're a leader, we're going to renew your leader vows, okay? Are you personally willing to put in the work necessary to grow your business and grow your income in the best season of the year? Yes or no? Number 1. Number 2, are you personally wanting to be successful in the next 5 months, August to December, and make this the greatest ending to 2021 possible? Yes or no? Number 3, do you love all things beauty, spa, and skincare? Yes or no? Number 4, are you willing to go the extra mile to talk to others on a daily basis and invite them to experience JAFRA Beauty or JAFRA Beauty Business? Yes or no? Number 5, do you enjoy helping others set and achieve goals? Yes or no? Number 6, are you willing to put in consistent time, consistency is the key, and energy to achieve the results that you and your family deserve the rest of 2021? Yes or no? And final question, are you someone who loves a challenge? You don't let fear take you over, you take it on. Yes or no? If you answered yes to one or more of those questions, all 7, guess what? You are absolutely ready to take a look to see if JAFRA Leadership is right for you. So woo! Let's go and take a look. If you want to know where these words are, by the way, they're in the leadership guide. It's the back cover. And that is how you also look for other leaders. Do this survey as a boost and start asking people these questions. And right in front of you, you will have a vibe of people who want to join your tribe. Just saying. Okay, let's rock and roll. Let's take a look. We got 2 great speakers for you today. And they're going to be talking about their story, their inspiration, their journey, and a charge to you on why this is our reason this season for you consultants to say yes to leadership, for you leaders to go look for new leaders, because there's never a season easier. And I say that word easy lightly because it takes work. But this season is when people join direct selling companies on a rage to be able to afford all their giftables and their new regimens for themselves. It's a season when people need money more than ever. Paying for back to school, year-end taxes, you have holiday season, and stimulus is stopping. So again, this is a time to be talking loud and proud about the best thing we have you're going to see today. This is when people are feeling empowered to get out and make connections, just like the September tour, together again. That's how people feel. They're so happy to be together again, like this picture shows. It's a time to focus on gathering people together for pampering, fun, laughter, learning, girls and giggle time. Come on, they're looking for the new beauty. They're ready for new. They are ready for this season, and they're looking for you. It is a time to get back to parties and personals and tabletops and going to online events. Continue balancing online. Have that balance. You're going to hear both speakers today have a little bit of focus on that. You want to get digital. Physically go out and see people. Talk to the cashier who has been working this whole time at the gas station. Don't pump at the gas pump. Get inside and talk to someone and give her a treat and invite her to come have a facial in the next 2 days, or use your makeup app and treat her to a new look. It is a time to be online, host Facebook events, go live, do shopping shows. It is time to balance online and in person. I challenge you to invite everyone to fall back in to beauty routines, body care routines. The weather changes that. To invite them to take another look at this business. Moms, college students, homeschoolers, everybody is looking, and they can earn a laptop with you this month. It is time for people. This is when the peak of part-time jobs start to rage. Why? Because they go to retail jobs to get a discount to go holiday shopping. I'm sorry. They average 20% discount at a store. We give them 50% even on sale prices. Let's go, JAFRA USA. Well, it begins with you. Great leaders inspire people to take action. I hope we inspire you to take your action today. But the joy of leadership you're going to hear from our speaker next is about empowering others, discovering their why, finding out what they want and what they're willing to do. And it begins with you to grow a team and attract team growers. We need a winning mindset in order to have a winning performance. Your future is in your hands, not what JAFRA gives you, not what happens in the world or the news. It's in your hands. We have the privilege to save lives, to save futures, and to bring people to happiness from their heart. So I challenge you this weekend. Do you have a bucket list? Why do you want to succeed in JAFRA? What is it for? What will you be able to do or have or be or give as a result of having more income? Income comes because you service people. So that's what you get in return. So if you're going to work, you're paid what your working worth is. To start today, I'm going to be introducing you to someone who is going to share a little story about why starting as a manager, but where that can take you. Because her and her entire team, Beauty Boss Nation, took those 3 circles about 18 months ago. They decided in their mind to get focused, and they made a decision as a team. They were going to work together and drive from their heart to give this business to everyone across the nation, and they're going to grow an empire across the nation. And they got focused. They took and they made action plans. One was good at this, one is good at that, and they went looking for people who were good at things already, but they could apply that to JAFRA. And they took action and made a system and a structure in their business that they planned out with their body, mind, heart, and body to get the results that led us to national conference #1. You saw it everywhere, from growing sales, sponsoring, and even leaders across the nation. This district was recognized everywhere. You saw Lisa Washington. You saw Sheri Lester. You saw Jamie Cruz, who just at national conference was announced at her district director reception as the first Mazda driver achiever in the English market. 2-3 years later, she's the first, but just the beginning of the highway of success. So we invited, because she's so excited to empower you to hear why the journey begins at Leadership Today. So let's take her beautiful picture off screen and let's find her in our audience out here. I want to welcome Sheri Lester, future ambassador, today to share her story with each and every one of you. Hello, beautiful Sheri.
Hi.
Hello. All right, take it away.
Good morning.
Good morning. I know it's lunchtime for us.
Yes,
almost.
still morning here.
Yeah, so take it away. Tell us a little story for our future managers about the journey you've had and what could empower them to get started today.
I don't know where to begin.
Right?
It's so, the journey has been I joined JAFRA in 95 as a 23-year-old at a party that I was invited to from Lisa Washington. She was at that time, she may have been a manager. And she was doing a spa party, and she said, do you think you could do what I do? That's what she was saying to the audience. She said, if you think you could do what I do, give me a few minutes of your time and I will, talk to you about the business. And so I had so much fun at that party that I didn't really want to go to, but a friend of mine invited me. And so she was like, come to a JAFRA party. And I didn't know what JAFRA was. And she said it was about makeup and stuff. And I was like, okay, I do like makeup. So I said, I'll probably go and, maybe buy a lipstick or something. So I get to the party, and that's how I meet my best friend for over 25 years, Lisa Washington. So she's there. And like I said, I was 23 years old, and I was going to buy a lipstick, but I wind up spending like over $200 because, we had the royal set back then and all this great stuff. And I was like, oh my God, I don't know how I'm going to pay for it. And she was at that time, she was like, okay, you can break your checks up into 3 payments. So I broke my check up into 3 payments. Then when I got home, I thought about what she said about doing the business. And I was like, I really need to do the business because I need to make, some more money. So my background back then was as a nail technician. And I was like, I could take this business and offer it to my customers while I do their nails. And so make the long story short, we got together. She signed me up and I started doing parties, and it was just from there. I mean, our relationship grew. I didn't have a child at that time. Then I've raised all my kids through JAFRA. At that time, I was doing JAFRA kind of part-time on and off, and I did some leadership at that time. And, sometimes things in your life changes and you grow. When you're 23, you're not the same person you are now. And so don't beat yourself up if, maybe in the past you didn't take advantage of things like maybe you're trying to do now, because timing is everything. And this is probably the best time ever to go to ambassador, to be a district director and things of that sort. So you just have to, not beat yourself up, but enjoy the journey that's of your business. And yeah, those things you're talking about, discipline, focus, and what was the other one, Jackie?
It's mind, heart, and body. So it's focus, right? And then it's working from your heart to help others. And then it comes down to making a plan and taking results. Exactly what you ladies do.
Right. So fast forward to a year ago, Lisa and I decided to not just stay at manager or district manager or anything like that. And we said, you know what, let's just do it. Now's the time. We're in a pandemic and people need this opportunity. They need this opportunity. And we needed the opportunity as well. We were like, you're at a point in time in your life where there's a crossroad and you're like, we don't know what's going to happen, as far as work, we don't know. So, but we do know what we could do with JAFRA. So we sat down, made a decision, made a plan. And Lisa said she wanted to go to DM3. And so we worked with her on that for that month. And then the next month, she says, let's go to director together. At that time, I was just a manager. So, yeah.
It seems weird.
It's weird, right? So the month of April, we decided to go to DD together. And I was like, a big, that's a big jump from manager to district. Huge. So, but we had our game plan down. We had our people lined up and we had a focus on what we were going to do. But during that month, that was the month that I lost my son, who was 19, to he had epilepsy and a seizure. And that was a major crossroad for me at that time, because, losing a child is like the hardest thing anybody could ever go through. And because I had a great family and support and friends, I was able to take and channel that pain into the business, and it gave me something to stay focused with. And that month, despite all of that, I went from manager to DD1 in that first month. And, you know, sometimes I always tell people, through every adversity, there is a blessing waiting to be born. And we never know, you know, how we're used to inspire and help other people. And even for yourself, you never know how strong you can be through certain things. But this business has taught me how to grow as a person, as a mom, as a businesswoman. It's taught me discipline. It's taught me focus, which I didn't have none of that back when I was 23. It was like hit or miss. But over the years, with the help of Lisa training us, and, you know, she's a beautiful best friend and a phenomenal leader. She believed in me before I even believed in myself. And I used to say, well, I don't know what she sees in me, but she saw it. And it took me a while, you know, but as we got to the point where we decided, and we just pushed through. And I think because of what I was going through, my friends and my family really just rallied around me to keep me from falling apart, because I also own a online social media business boutique. And, you know, when you are the face of your company, your business, and so many people depend on you, you have a major choice to make. It's either you're going to stand up and deliver, or you're going to crawl over in a corner and die. And I could not afford to do the latter. Mm-hmm. So with prayer and support and family, I was able to get through that. And every day is a struggle, but, you know, we're still here. And even in our business now, we have our ups and downs, but I'm here. And so I just want to say that to you guys, that you can do anything in this business, and you don't have to go from manager to district director in 1 month. You can. Yeah, you can. You can, but you just have to make a decision on what it is you want to do. So when you make that decision and you have the support and you tell people your goal, and they love you and they want to see you succeed, they will help you do that. And, you know, and sometimes you do have to channel your energies from being in a negative place and put it somewhere. Channel your pain somewhere, because if not, it will get the best of you. And you know, life goes on, and you have to do that. And I know my son would be very proud of me, and he would not have wanted me to, you know, go the other way. So I say that to say, you guys, don't be hard on yourself, set your goals, and think about other people. And I think that was one of my biggest things. I was able to not just think about myself, but I knew that a lot of people needed this business opportunity. My girls, who I still have in my life, they're watching me, and they're watching me as an example, as a woman, as a business owner, as a mom. And I wanted to be able to give back to all these amazing women that have come through Beauty Boss Nation as a result of the decisions that we've made. And so, you know, and that's how I met Jamie, you know, coming in, sharing with her. I don't know if you guys heard her story the other night when she was on Tuesday, about how she was in a bad place. And I shared some JAFRA products with her like 3 years ago, and just gave her the products, not trying to sell her anything or offer the opportunity. I just wanted to see her feel better. And so it made her feel good. And she was able to, you know, fall in love with the products. And here we are 3 years later, she's won a car. So when you're feeling bad, guys, and things just aren't going right in your life, the best thing for you to do is pick up, you know, and pick yourself up and go help somebody else. And that way you like I say, you never know what is inside of that adversity that is a blessing waiting to be born. And so we have so many blessings and so many women who are doing better in their lives financially, emotionally, confidence-wise, because of, you know, the decision. So just go for it. You know, just go for it. Put both feet in and go for it. So that's what I would tell everybody.
Well, and thank you for sharing your heart story. Not everyone knows what you went through. Yeah. So here you were peaking in a career in probably one of the worst times of your life.
Yeah.
Can't imagine.
And we had COVID going on.
And COVID. So we were all adjusting, and you're adjusting to the world's probably most difficult thing to go through. Sorry, hit me.
Yeah.
So I watched your bravery. I watched every day, and I went, I have no idea how, but at the end of the day, none of us know how we get through things, but this community, this family is more than most people have ever found in their life. And post-COVID, I've never in my entire 40-year career of talking with people all day long like I do, literally see so many people like Sheri's family with death and loss and illnesses or depression. And all I can say is be a day maker and invite them to join us. What they do with it doesn't matter, emotionally, financially, spiritually, professionally. But people in this time, like I've never seen in my career, need us like Sheri. And Sheri became stronger. She'll always have breakdowns too, but her strength was giving that mind, heart, and body something to do to get through adversity. And it's a gift that we give to people. It's not, I got a sponsor, I got to get 5 to get a laptop. They're people with a mind, heart, and body. And so that little heart in that picture prior to that says, save lives, create futures for yourself and others. We do more than we think. So Sheri, again, I know we've celebrated you all month, but I love having you with us today to share your story, because everything's possible when you do work together, and you have all of us, each and every one of you. And together we go. Thank you for being the most incredible role model, woman, mother, entrepreneur. We absolutely love you and your team. And because you modeled that, here showed up Jamie, who followed what you did. So in her tough times. So amazing. Thank you so much again. Sheri Lester, future ambassador. We'll see you soon in gold. Thank you, Sheri.
Thank you, Jackie.
Thank you. All right. You heard and you saw, this can be your picture. Be your own JAFRA dream. So let's show you what Sheri accomplished, what they did as a team. You may not know this with leadership, so take notes. I did post in the chat the leadership guide. Print it and know it. We tend to get so worried about product ingredients, but the best ingredients in the cake mix of a JAFRA birthday is this ingredient. JAFRA leaders, there's 8 titles. Look to the right. Sheri was a manager. She bumped up in a month to DM1, DM2, DM3 to DD. There are 5 bonuses starting at $200. Actually, that one is a little more and different, by the way. But there's move up bonuses from $200 to $5,000 moving up title. So she moved up 1, 2, 3, 4 titles. Bonuses for helping people become a director. She helped Jamie. She had a $1,000 bonus for that. Well, Jamie had $2,000. There are bonuses for each new manager you promote. This is new. $1,500 for that new manager starting in August this year. We changed it. There are new group direct bonuses. So now when you promote a leader, there's up to $750. Next, there's quarterly bonuses. This again is for leaders. And there's 3 cars. I'm going to do a quick view. Okay. I'm not going to go to details, but I want you to see a little bit. Every time you come here, you'll learn something. I remember I didn't see the comp plan for years when I was in the field. I saw it one day and said, what? That was it. I knew where I needed to go, but I had to learn it a little bit. So keep asking, keep learning. Let's start with the basics, as Sheri talked about. Right now, to be a manager, This is a total of 7 people on your team plus you. 4 of the 7 must be directly sponsored by you. If you sponsored them in the past, they're still yours, okay? It doesn't matter if they joined in 1975 and they're still in JAFRA. That's your team. They're not all brand new if you have previous teams. 4 direct, meaning sponsored by you, and the others can be indirect, meaning sponsored by your consultants. Now, you could do all 7 if you want to. Do 5 this month, get your laptop, do 2 more next month. Actually do 5 and 5 every month, why not? But at the end of the day, again, 4 and 3. Each of those consultants, all 7, must have $300 in retail sales. You must have $300 in retail sales. Together collectively, $2,400. 8 people times 300 is $2,400. Simple math, okay? You can have more, but that's how you qualify. During qualifications, you make 11% commission. You're not titled yet, but you are qualifying and we pay you while you're getting ready. That's pretty rare in a company, by the way, and you get your manager pin. All right, next, we have new manager bonuses. So this is brand new, all right? You might have to look at it a few times. So this is page 15 of your leader guide. So again, I already showed you to the left. Now I'm going to show you the bonus. So you qualify with this bonus. It's like a star qualifying bonus, okay? You're a superstar. You didn't do the minimums, 7. You're going to qualify with 10. 10 consultants, okay? Again, so to the left in the red boxes here are how to do regular minimums. Over here is how to qualify for the promoting new manager bonus. You have to have 10 consultants, 4 direct by you. 10 instead of 7, 3 more. That's why I do 5 this month, 5 next month. Then they each do 300. So collectively 3,300. 11 of you, 10 plus you times 300 is 3,300. You have to qualify with that. You don't get to decide to earn this bonus after. You start qualifications that way. Part 1. Then you do it again, month 1, month 2. So I'm qualifying in August, September, and October. I'm going to do 3,300 again. I have 10 consultants, 4 by me with 300. I do my 300. We do 3,300. I'm going to keep adding people because don't you make 10 people who you rely on. So keep adding. But month 1, month 2, at the end of month 2, $500. Next, you're going to go again because we're going to double it. Now we're going to go November, December, January, February, 4 more months doing 3,300. All right, Debbie, could you mute, please? 3,300 with 10 consultants at 300 each. Okay, then you're going to have 3,300 team sales, your 300, theirs. And guess what? At the end of month 6, as a titled manager, $1,000, $1,500 total. Okay, so new bonus. Before we had 200, 1,500. Prepare, make a plan. This is what Sheri talked about. We made a decision. I'm getting that 1,500. Plus your checks are going to be a lot higher at 3,300 with 11% commission versus 2,400. Hello. So next, what we're going to do is show you again that starts at manager. Okay. Go for the start qualifier. Get your goal, make your plan, and share from your heart. Mind, heart, and body. All right. Just like Sheri was sharing. So from there, you start as a manager. We have 8 steps in our leadership career. You never arrive. Okay. So the key is you become a leader and you invite someone else to earn those bonuses too. Everyone deserves 2 ways to income and cash bonuses. Everyone. So let them decide. Don't decide if they're going to be a leader. Let them decide. Show them what we have and let them decide if they're willing to work. Like I asked you on the first slide, those 7 questions. Ask them. That's an interview for leadership right there. So DM1 means I promoted 1 manager. DM2 means I promoted 2 managers. They qualified at minimums or the star qualifier. DM3, I have 3 groups. In that 1 month of April, Sheri promoted 5 leaders at the same time and went right to district director, as was Lisa. Lisa went to district director, as did Sheri as well. They then added 2 more. So 7 total groups that they promoted from their team of consultants. They became a DD2. They're on their way to DD3, which is 10 groups. And by the end of the year, I believe I'm going to see them in gold. And that's with 15 groups. You're helping 15 people. 15 people start with a team. 2 ways to income, 8 titles, 5 bonuses, 3 car opportunities. Here's something else new, the promoting manager bonus. You used to get $200 for promoting a group. We turned it into $750. When your new star qualifying manager earns her $500 or his, you earn $250. 1,000, when they hit the 1,000 I explained, you get $500. They get 15, you get $750 for working alongside them like Lisa and Sheri and Jamie and Lisa, working as teams, working together, developing goals, plans, and actions. Bonuses have absolutely grown starting this August. There are 3 other bonuses, okay, quickly. When you personally sponsor 2 every month, I'm going to do the monthly, but it goes quarterly. If you do 2 a month, 6 in a quarter yourself, qualified new consultants, starting at 400 retail, okay, when they join. Again, you do 2 every month, each quarter. Your branch, your team has 3. Doesn't matter if that's 3 by 1 person, 3 people each have one to get their red bag, doesn't matter. 5 a month is the key. 2 by you, 3 by them. You do it every month or quarterly grouping, 6 plus 9, you get $500 every single quarter. If you do that, you'll be promoting branches. Okay, so keep it simple, focus on one thing, that bonus. It does it all. Next, every time you promote a district director, like I talked about, Lisa promoted Sheri promoted Jamie, the district director gets a bonus, but when you're developing someone in the center here, if she becomes a DD1, you get $1,000. So Lisa had that with Sheri. When Jamie became a district director too, Sheri had the $1,000 and the $1,500. So did Lisa with Sheri. So again, they get a bonus, but you get half the amount of that bonus working together. Moving up bonus, every title. So these ladies went up. Look at Jamie. She was brand new consultant. 6 weeks later was a DD1, a month later, a DD2. She got $200, $500, $1,000, $2,000, and $3,000. That is what, $7,000 of bonuses, plus all the income, plus all the other bonuses for promoting new groups, quarterly bonus, you name it. So that's how quickly that income grew that you heard from the Party Fest the other night on Tuesday. If you missed it, you got to watch the recording. We give you 3 cars. This is what Jamie earned. It's a 12-month program that you follow a course. You've got to follow the course and do the action, and we will hand you a brand new Mazda, soon to be seen in the state of New York, the first English market. But she set the pace to go down the highway. No more is it about getting one. It's about let's get monthly. Let's get people in this program when we're here to help others grow teams and grow their career opportunities with JAFRA. Now, once you're a district director, Sheri and Lisa, not only could you earn the Mazda, so we have Jamie who's earning the Mazda. She had it done in about her 4th month. And so she's maintained it for 8 months to get her car because it's a 12-month program. But while she did that, she was earning district director level 2 car cash, $350 every month while she's earning the Mazda. Now she's got the Mazda and car cash. And then around the corner for all 3 of these ladies comes the Mercedes-Benz, an over $75,000 new Mercedes-Benz SUV every 2 years when you help 15 people have their teams. I can't simplify it anymore, but I don't know if you know how rich this is. And I'm going to just show you a couple other quick things. Did you know that district directors through ambassadors have life insurance policies up to $225,000 when they pass away? I'm going to tell you this, the people you work for, it's not JAFRA, it is yourself, but it's who lives under your roof, or maybe used to if they grew up and moved out. That's what you leave behind for your family. Thank you from JAFRA, but thank you because you built this company. We only build by adding leaders and consultants, not product. Product is our vehicle to people. Here's my favorite. When all of these ladies are ambassadors, they can work with one of their siblings, and they will inherit this business when they do pass away. Not only is there life insurance, but the six-figure incomes they've been earning all these years as ambassadors, only ambassadors get this. You can train your children how to run it, or someone in your family, and you can will this business to them. I don't know a company like that. That to me is why you go to work every day. It's what you leave behind. So lots of jewelry, beautiful, beautiful jewelry along the way. Movado watches, Swarovski jewelry, and more. Diamonds, rubies. You deserve this. They weren't born with a magic seed or words. They were born with a mind for a business that they learned and developed like you. Keep going to JVU school and more. They then work from their heart to help others, as Sheri shared. And then they just get focused doing the activities to help other people every day. And they plan what they do with a goal and a map quest. I'm not going to show you commission and teach it, but you see those 8 titles across the top. You typically start at 11% as a manager. Look how quickly it goes to 17% as a director. You make 17% on your sales and all the sales of your consultants in your central branch. When you promote that first manager in 1996, I just sent this picture to Lisa the other day. She was a manager in 1995. As Sheri said, in 1996, she promoted a manager, became to DM1. And that means that's Gen 1, G1. She again would be earning 11% on that first leader, okay? A director, because they have 5, earns 11% on every single manager. 17 on her own group, 11% on their group, while they're earning 11%. I don't know a company who pays equally. Then those leaders. So when Sheri promoted Jamie, Lisa was earning 3% on Jamie. And any other leaders in generation 2, it's like children, grandchildren, great-grandchildren. Then all the branches that Jamie promoted, 1%. Jamie houses district managers as well. Those leaders who promoted a branch, Lisa's making 1% on. And then as they have promoted, and this has happened, a leader, Lisa's making 1%. Wide and deep. 5 leaders, 5 deep. So I just want you to know, you have a bank every day to make money from. If you are here as a consultant, let's say you've been here for 25 years. Every dollar you have bought from the JAFRA store, personal use, client sales, hostess sales, all those 25 years of buying product, think how much you have spent looking beautiful and sharing beauty. You have made 0 extra dollars. It's like going to a bank, putting all your money in there. Let's put $50,000 in there and you make no interest. I don't know if I'd go to that bank. You make 0. When you're a manager and you have 7 on your team, residual income, you can go to the standard bank. You will make 11% on your own sales, the sales of all the clients of your consultants. 11%. I like that bank better than 0. I don't know about you. But when you're a district director like Sheri, Jamie, Lisa, you make 17% on your products, all of your consultants, direct and indirect, and then you saw the other percentages as well. All those clients and consultants in Lisa's Beauty Boss Nation is making a percentage. That's called a money market investment. That's called stock market. That's called a bank. That's called CDs. That's called multi-levels of income. You decide if you want to go to the big city national bank and make more and more percentages. What would your financial advisor tell you to do? You have a choice every day by giving the gift away and inviting everyone to have the privilege to be smart money investing women and men. So we are so grateful for the Beauty Boss Nation story, for Sheri's heart and their focus. I wanted to bring you one more story, and then we're going to just quick click on some ideas. But to share, I wanted to bring you someone who's been with JAFRA, like Sheri's story, and just came back to leadership in a new chapter. Please help me welcome from the East Coast of the United States, our beautiful Irene Gilbride, new manager 2021. So excited to have you back with us, Irene. Thank you so much for sharing with us today. So please help me welcome Irene. And Irene, I'm going to let you unmute yourself. So if you can click unmute. There you go. Welcome, beautiful. Thank you for joining us. Hello. You look
Welcome,
fabulous.
Irene. Welcome
oh my
back.
Gosh. So it's great to have you. You're muted again, Del. So go ahead and unmute. So welcome. Great to have you. She's back. She's renewed. She's excited to be back to leadership. And so we are just so excited. Irene, I'm just going to ask you. Let me do this again. Let me see here. All right. There you go, Del. There you go. We got you. All right.
Okay.
So Irene, tell us a little bit about your journey in the past. What brought you back here today? And oh my gosh, what tips you could share with those here who are ready to go to leadership. Take it away, beautiful.
All right. Well, I must say that Sheri is a hard act to follow. So, but all I can do is tell you my story. So I was first introduced to JAFRA in 1985. And like many of you, I had never heard of it. I was invited to a JAFRA class, was introduced to royal jelly, fell in love with royal jelly, fell in love with all of the products, and realized that I had to have it. And I was worried that what would happen if my consultant at the time stopped selling it? Like, what would I do? I have to have it. So I decided to become a consultant myself. And actually, I think it was 1986, but yeah, but anyway. So that was that. So I really joined for the product. I know that there was income there. That's not really why I joined, because I had a job. But once I realized that I could make money with this, I mean, I'm not money hungry, but I'm not a money dummy either. So I thought, all right, let me see if I can make some extra money. And I had gone to a meeting and asked what was the first thing I would have to do to be successful. And of course, I was told, get 10 classes on your calendar. So I did that. And I did well. And then I was a little slow on the uptake to become a manager, but I finally became a manager in 1990. So the 90s were very good for me. I had a branch. My biggest thing I have to show you, in 1992, I was awarded with the Jan Day Award. This is what it looks like back then. And that's been like my greatest honor ever. But anyway, so through the 90s, I was doing good. And then life happened. I'm an only child and my parents were getting older. My mom became sick and was bedridden. And she passed away after 10 years. And then my dad got ill and he passed away after 7 years. So literally for 17 years, I was a caregiver and something had to give. So it was my JAFRA business. I gave up managership. And I always remained an active consultant in the sense that I at least placed an order every single month. So through all of this, I was working part-time also. And I retired last June. Before I retired, Vicki had called me. And in the back of my mind, I always thought to myself, gee, maybe when I'm retired, I could do a little bit more with JAFRA. And Vicki called and said the same thing. Gee, maybe when you retire, you can do a little bit more of JAFRA. I was like, yeah, I was kind of thinking that too. So I retired at the end of last June and really didn't want to do anything for the rest of the year. I thought, you know what, I'm just going to take it easy, but maybe in 2021, I'll see what I can do. So it was January 2nd. It was a Saturday. I was on my couch and I thought to myself, I wonder how you start a group, a Facebook group. And I am not the most techie person at all. So if any of you are out there and you think I could never do that because I don't know how to do that, you can do it, because truly, I'm not bragging. I'm ashamed that I really don't know more techie stuff, but it's what it is. So I watched a YouTube video and then it's funny because I'm watching the video and they're saying what to do. And I'm like, yeah, okay, yeah. Then I get to the end and I already forgot what he said to do at the beginning. So then I Googled something and I actually followed the steps. And I was going along, you know, I had the thing playing, the Google steps on my phone, and then on my laptop, I was doing what they said to do. And then you get to the point and they say, okay, like, who do you want to invite? So I clicked on, you know, all these people who I thought might be interested, thinking that I was just creating like an invitation list. And then I would send the invitations later. What I didn't know is that once you hit invite, Facebook automatically sends that person an invitation saying something like, hi, you know, I started this group that I think you might be interested in. And I didn't know that was going to happen. So I started getting people responding saying, yeah, that sounds like fun. I'd like to be part of the group. And I was like, wait, what? Like, I didn't know I was doing this right now. So I immediately had to jump into it. So I posted something, and the rest is history. And the first month I had 50 people in the group. And since then, now mind you, all of last year and probably 15 years prior to that, you know, sometimes I wasn't even getting 50%. I was just placing orders for myself and 2 other people who were, you know, just like me, who wanted to get their products all the time. So I went from that to like barely hitting 400 sometimes to, in January, getting over $2,000 in sales. And I've never had, I've averaged $2,000 in retail sales since January. And it's just all from the group. I'm not doing anything else. So that's my story. But, you know, so I started the business in a whole new way. I started JAFRA at 33, and then I jumped back into it at 68, which I am now, and started doing business in a whole new way. And it's wonderful. It's amazing. I don't have to leave my house. My husband always teases me and says, you're not retired. And I say, I'm working more now than ever, but I love what I'm doing. So I don't feel like I'm working. And I'm just so happy that, you know, Vicki put it in my head, actually, in May, I think. She said, why don't you become a leader? And I was like, I don't know, you know, like, I don't want the pressure. I don't want to have to worry about if what people are going to place an order. And, but then she reminded me that I would get 11% just in my own sales. And like I said before, I'm not money hungry, but I realized, that's pretty good. So, and like she said to me, and like I'll say to all of you, if you're thinking about leadership and you're thinking, I don't know, what if I fail? You know, Vicki had said to me, so what if you fail? Like, try it, you know, and, you know, you do have some grace periods, and I'm just really loving it. I highly advise it.
I love it. And I know in your Facebook group, I want to pick a couple of little tips from you, because how-tos are, we're like, okay, I want that. Give me just a couple tips, because what I love is your history to today is exactly phygital, right? So seeing people in person and working a digital online business. So it's really the past and the future are all combined. Like you said, oh my gosh, it's a whole different world. So how many times a week do you typically post in your Facebook group?
Okay. Well, I post something every single day, because what I've learned is that if you're not present, they're not present. And I always see that when in the beginning, I go, oh, I'll just post a couple of times a week. But then I notice that if I'm not posting, there's nothing happening. But when I do post something, there's a flurry of activity. So I learned quickly that I'd have to be present every day. I usually will post some type of content at least 2 times a week, whether that be sharing information about a certain product, or sharing these are the specials that we have this month that I'm really excited about. I do that at least a couple of times a week. A couple of times a month I go live, which is very scary for me, but I do it anyway. So that's my advice is, you know, like that song, if it doesn't kill you, it makes you stronger. So I just do it. And I haven't died yet, so I guess it's okay. Then on the other days, if I'm not posting content, I'll do something like post something motivational or inspirational or something funny. And one thing that I feel is important is that every time someone comments, I comment back. Don't just do like a thumbs up. And, you know, they took the time to write something back, and that keeps the engagement going. And now my group is 65 people. So it hasn't really grown all that much since January. But I have learned that you're probably better off having 65 people than 650, because it's, you know, just like they say, when you have a Facebook group, it's like you invited people to your backyard. Like, how can you mingle with 650 people, right? So I'm happy, you know, yes, I will continue to strive to add new members, but this is the group that you can actually draw from. Also, you know, for sponsoring, you know, these people love the product. And I just, for me, I mean, and when I first did the Facebook group, honestly, I would have been happy. My thought was, you know, if I get a couple of people to order each month and help me to reach my 400, I'm good with that. I mean, it blew my mind. I never expected to get the sales that I'm getting from it. And I couldn't be happier, and I couldn't advise it more. You got to do it.
I love it. And she is $2,000 average sales every month. We can't wait to watch holidays with you. But again, here are these customers turn into consultants, consultants turn into leaders. That is it. We keep talking about customer centric and doing online and in-person balance, all the ways you've built this business. Now the new way, you don't have to be an expert, but if you are, thank you. I saw Selena out there saying, I'll help anybody. I love that. But you know what? You can Google as well, and you can do it, and you can make errors, and it turns into success. So Irene, I love seeing you so happy. So glad you stayed with JAFRA. So glad Vicki didn't say, okay, that's okay. She knew it was best for you, and you had it in your mind too. So thank you for sharing your tips. We're so excited to have you in our leadership team, and it's a joy to see the joy that you have loving JAFRA again today in your whole new chapter. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you, Irene. Appreciate you. Okay, everyone, here's what we're going to do. Today, we wanted to focus on stories because you might relate to what you think you can or can't do. Remember, we said it starts with mindset. When you think of how-tos, you heard a lot from Sheri. You heard a lot from Irene. They made a decision. They found their new ways to do it, and they focused. And now comes joy, even through tough times. I'm going to show my screen, but I'm going to do a quick click. Okay, I want to keep this to about an hour. So when I do this, the reason I'm doing this, I'm going to show you, look at this next section as your workbook. I'm not going to go into a lot of training. Why? Because we have training at JVU. We have training Tuesday at Party Fest. We want you to see what your future can be today. Making a mindset decision, deciding to have that winning season of the year. The reason, what does that income, that change in your life bring to you personally, financially, for your family, in a month, in 6 weeks? It doesn't matter how long that takes. It's the joy of having a team who loves JAFRA like you. That's where it begins. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to quick click, but I turn these into a PDF file and I record this for you. I am going to turn it into like a workbook for you. So you can print the pages you've seen and quick click or print the how-tos that I'm going to show you in a very fast way. So it's going to be like your Future Friday workbook. Where do you find it, Jackie? Leaders, you will have it in your email. Leaders, you will have it in your leaders WhatsApp. Okay, so leaders have coaching, an email, and a WhatsApp group. Once you're a leader, you'll be into that team. You'll love that. I will also post it when you go into the Facebook Amber and Onyx Region Facebook group. Click on, there's about, discussion, and guide. Click on guide, and there is the biggest 3-ring binder you will ever see of everything you need to learn, all organized for you. All of the best of the training in the last 3 years organized by topic. The first guide, topic, or tab is the monthly meetings. There you will find this recording, and there you will find these slides. Okay, it's kind of like your homework workbook to do with your manager. Just like Sheri and Lisa made a strategy. You need to make a strategy. It doesn't happen because you wish and you hope and you want. Okay, it's when you say, I am, that's the mind. You get to your heart. You think about what you want to give, what it's going to bring to you, what it's going to bring to others. And then you put pen to paper, you map out that calendar, and you do it. Okay, so that's your workbook to go through with your leader. If you don't have a leader you can currently work with, let us know and we will help you. Okay, as your regionals will find a place where you can be worked with. Sometimes leaders are gone, or if they're ill for a temporary time, we're here. You're never alone. Okay, and you have JVU. So here we go. Let me take you back to the screen really quick. Here is our quick click. Again, thank you, Irene. And let's take us to what's going to be in your workbook. For those of you live, by the way, If you have questions or big shout outs, what you learned today, put it in the chat. Let me tell you why. That's the feedback for trainers. That's where we know what helped you, what you learned today, maybe you didn't know, and or a place that we know what content you need to help us teach you more, okay? So if you're here live, please put that there in the chat, and I'll just stay on for a few minutes after. So to begin, where you want to go, you're ready to be a leader. You want to earn that laptop this month and do 5 more next month and earn that $1,500 you deserve, okay? So that bonus. That being said, this is the strategy you need to make with your leader. You need to know what you need to do this month, next month, break it down by weeks, look at the income so you make a commitment with that income. Again, what is the money for from your team sales and your sales? Then, again, you define those goals, break it down. I need to sell so much each day or week. Our team needs to sell so much each day or week. Then pick the offers and the types of strategies you're going to do for actions that's going to result in that. I'm going to sell 4 Revitalize a week. Great, for $142. I'm going to do that every week this month because I think when I sell 4, I'm able to actually turn one of them into a consultant, right? Then go into actions. What does your manager have? What does JAFRA have? What do you have? Book appointments first. That's the green rocks, parties, personals. I'm going to give away so many samples. I need so much in orders or reorders. I'm picking these offers. I'm going to ask for referrals. I'm going to boost. So get clear and break it down to daily and weekly hours, minute sections, and plans. And you got to track it and be accountable to your leader. If it worked, great. Review what worked. If it didn't work, okay, add the goal to the next week. But then you have to go back and say what didn't work or why didn't I work? And then strategize to be better next week. JAFRA's going to give you 2 kits this month. Look at them, talk about them. Realize for a $20 bill, less than that cleanser, they can start a business and help them qualify this month with either the packs or again, their personal shopping spree. Packs to me are the money makers. I'm a money coach. I love teaching women how to make money. Somebody needs to mute, please. They just unmuted. So thank you. So these 3 packs, again, at a $200 cost per pack, one time only, can they invest $600 and have over $3,000 of products that they could sell and then take the profit, or they could use and demonstrate to multiply more product, turning into more sales. Teach them, welcome to JAFRA. Teach them our 30, 40, 50. Only new consultants have 50% with 400 the first month they join. If they don't do that, they go to 40% the next month, okay? We give them the guaranteed 50% with 400 their first month to get them to welcome to JAFRA and to turn into VIPs. You want to work with them for 4 months to add at least 4 team members. Don't leave any sponsoring gifts on the table, and to become a VIP and earn over $500 of products combined with VIP and welcome to JAFRA. That's what you do as their leader, is not let them leave any prizes for growing teams or growing clients on the table. Sponsor early in a month. Never sponsor at month end. Why? Because those new consultants have time to earn their sponsoring gifts. Everyone should join with their nutty buddy. Everybody needs to join with a business buddy. They will be 50% more successful when they join with a friend, like most of us did. Look at Sheri and Lisa, right? They're more successful, they stay longer, and they have a lot more fun with their friends. So really important to have every new consultant join with a friend in their first 7 days. So sponsor early because maybe they want that laptop too. So get your 5 in this week to help others have a laptop too. Use these flyers. I'm going to challenge you all to take our sponsoring flyers. Every time you go to the gas station, you go to the store, you go to the grocery store, leave these flyers, hang them. 65 every month. I challenge you. They work. We've proven this on our trainings. Please use them. If you don't know what to say, you don't know how to pack your bags to go to a sponsoring interview or to show them the JAFRA opportunity and our beauty products, use this brochure. It's the virtual sponsoring guide. It's in your JAFRA Business Programs Hub. Print it. It tells you everything, even how to overcome objection. You need to use tools. If you don't know what to say, you don't know what to do. It's right there. So the key is you need a prospecting system. We trained on this at the Party Fest. We actually trained on this in JAFRA Business training in JBI, JAFRA Beauty Insiders. on one of our training Tuesdays as well, called prospecting. It's stored in JAFRA Biz. Go find it. You must talk to enough people every day to find new clients, new hostesses, and new consultants. They choose how they want to get their product. Buying it, booking and getting it even more at a discount, or the best opportunity, the best discount, but the best profit and hope for their future is a consultant. But you need them every day. So that's the funnel of success. The key is talking, whether you're talking in Messenger, you're talking in a text video, you're actually calling people and talking to them, or you're out and about the digital world or talking to them in their Facebook group. This is from our action brochure a couple months ago. This tells you how to talk and what to do digitally, because every conversation every day matters. In your workbook, you will also see these are the top 13 methods people today post-COVID are meeting new people. New customers and new consultants are in these top 13 places. Block your calendar each week with a strategy on who, where, and what you're going to do to meet new people with your leader. Again, you must have a prospecting system. It has to be consistent. You want to plan to talk to 3 to 5 people a day. Find new ways to prospect, just like Irene did. Do it online and in person. Practice, follow up, and you must track your results. If you don't follow up, you ruined your own brand. You didn't believe in them. You didn't care enough to follow up. Follow up within 48 to 72 hours. Have a structure for that. Work with your manager. I love 65 conversations, because if you talk to 65 people in a month, that's just 3 a day. Did you know the odds are this? 1 in 3 will buy. That's 20 new customers. 1 in 5 will book. That's about, what is that? 10, 12, wait, I can't even talk in my own brain. Divided by 5, 10 to 12 parties. My brain was right. And 1 in 10 will join. So that's 6 consultants. If you do this strategy, which we've learned from our top directors, life will happen for you. Again, bring your team to training and attend it. Good leaders show up. Good leaders have others with them. This is what leadership is, inspiring others. Go to everything and invite your teams with you. Use our bundles and invite. JVU is where they learn from new manager orientation, new consultant orientation. We have it there, but you're the follow-up. You and your leader together can help people succeed. Well, that's all of our digital training, but our best is being together. I am super excited to say Luce and I will be in all 3 English cities. California, September 10th. We will be in North Carolina, September 17th, and New York, September 24th. We will be there to see you, to embrace you, to celebrate you. Make a goal to promote to manager by September 1st and be there with your team. It's worth the flight, the hotel. We are going to train you on new products. We have 2 guest speakers in every event. You're going to be the first to see a peek at our holiday line, but it's coming together, just like Beauty Boss Nation does across the nation. This is what people need: hearts, love, family of JAFRA. That's how we stay together, like Irene, all these years. So you can either be vaccinated or you can take a COVID test 3 days before, so we're all safe and we are together. You can see everything and all the details in the FAQs at JAFRAtour.com. So we call to action today, you, every consultant and every leader. Add 5 to your hive. Earn that laptop. Take the next 10 days and add 1 every other day and make this your priority. You only get what you focus on, so that those new 5 consultants can earn the red bag or still have time to earn a laptop too. There's no better joy than earning a laptop, cool. But when someone you brought to this company, like Lisa bringing Sheri, Sheri bringing Jamie, there's nothing greater than watching those generations of leaders, just like children, succeed. It's great when you do, but when they do, there's no better gift in this world. So we challenge each of you to go get that laptop this month. Let's be 65,000 strong, because we helped others, as Sheri said. So when you get done right now, when we're finished, start with the first 10 on your list and invite them today. Who do you know that want to buy products at personal consumption prices. 50%? Are you kidding? You don't find it in direct sales, honestly, with 500 products and one order every 2 years. Come on. They have nothing to lose for $19 and a 50% off shopping for your packs for profit. That's your product fans. I bet you could come up with 10 of those. They would say, thank you. Like, I'm grateful that I started this at age 18. Who's a beauty enthusiast? She's an online seller like Sheri. She loves beauty. Sheri was like that all her life. She is in the industry of helping people. She loves to just share what she loves. She's got that heart like Irene. That's a beauty enthusiast. And they want to make a little bit of extra money. They're live on YouTube. They're on social media. They're out and about. They talk. They're around people. That's an enthusiast. Give her a product to love and share with people, and maybe never pay for her products or earn a little cash. $300 to $500 is the number making a difference in families' lives today, or stopping them from bankruptcy or having to get a yucky job. Big season is here where part-time jobs are going to rage. Don't let them go to Kohl's for 20% employee discount. Let them work from their phone. We have makeup apps, skincare apps. OMG, there's so much more coming. Or maybe they want to build a business like Jamie did, and in 14 months earns a Mazda. That's what others deserve. You just give them the choice. If they don't want it, ask who do you know that. Start with 10 product fans, then go to 10 beauty enthusiasts and 10 business builders. Get looking for them because they're looking for you. So we end with our favorite word this month, discipline. Discipline, like Irene Daly, like Sheri and Beauty Boss Nation. Success is the result of hard work, patience, and learning put into practice every day. Start with that first step. Get your vision, your mind, focus on your heart, stay true to who you are, and get that body work in that plan. Take that first step and let your vision be your guide. People are in many different chapters, some retiring like Irene, some going through a lot in their life like Sheri. But they deserve to be invited. It doesn't matter what they do with it, or if they're not interested, it's okay. But I always say, can I check back next season to see if your reasons changed? This is the season with the reason to say yes today. Thank you so much to Sheri, to Irene for being with us. We wanted to give you an extended version because there's been so much success all across the nation this month. We thank Beauty Boss Nation. They've been on every single meeting, sharing their story in so many different ways. Thank you. Congratulations for being top in 2020 and continuing in 2021. Thank you, Irene, for being our testimony of a new manager today, because that is the first step to the 8 steps that await you. Everything is possible when you decide. We wish you all a fantastic weekend, a fabulous first month of our 65th year. Thank you again. And for those of you live, I'll stay on with you, and please look for this workbook to make your plan and work it with your manager.